if you've got the Shanks, number one, I'm really sorry. Number two, keep watching because I'm gonna cure them. All right, I'm really sorry that you guys got the Shanks. I've had the Shanks, just to make you guys feel better. I've had the Shanks myself. I had this 1 year in junior golf where I would literally work my way around the green, like around the green, because I just wouldn't get on the green. So we've all been there, guys, as sad as it is, but we can get out of it together. So keep watching. I'm gonna go through the causes of it and also through the fixes, of course, more importantly. But it is really important to understand why they happen so we can fix it, not just like a Band-Aid and, you know, kind of on the top, but we need to fix the root cause of it. So let's talk about it. All right, so believe it or not, you can actually hit two types of Shanks. Unfortunately, they look the same. Not one is better than the other. They're both bad. But I will say that one is more common than the other. So the more common one is the one that happens because your club travels too far from the inside, number one, usually. And number two, your center of mass goes forward, which brings your hands forward, which brings that club face forward. And since we're addressing it in the center, if we bring it forward any, you're gonna hit a Shank. Because the Shank originates from the hosel, right? It basically happens when you hit the ball right here on the inside of your club head. So let's talk about why it could happen. So number one is weight distribution in your heels and toes. So a lot of people are kind of like, you know, either they're really behind on they're like this on their heels, and then they whip the club in, and then when they go through, their weight wants to go forward. But really in chipping, we want to make sure our weight doesn't really shift. It doesn't actually go back and through either, like on a really good, like normal golf swing, long shot. We want to have the weight forward, and we don't want to move that weight over, right? We just kind of want to keep it right here. We're not actually doing this. And we most certainly aren't doing this. This is again, this is Shank City, Shankaroo, right? So let's make sure that when we're actually chipping, we'll feel very kind of even out on our feet. We don't feel like we're on our heels. We don't feel like we're super on our toes. So just feel even. We kind of want to have our weight more in the first half of our feet, like kind of where your shoelaces are. That would be ideal. So just feel that next time you set up. And then we want to make sure that the club head stays outside our hands, because when the club head goes in, problem is, then our hands, you're kind of gonna try to compensate, our hands come out, and you see how hands track out, club head tracks too far from the inside, center of mass goes forward, because first the center of mass kind of gets dragged back by the club head, and then it goes forward, and then we have the Shankaroos. Come on in, it's fine. All right, excuse me guys, husband came through the door. That does happen when you film your hallway. So we were talking about the Shankaroos. I'm sorry. Usually this is just like a no-go word, but we gotta address it if you have them, right? So we talked about how we don't wanna be back here, right? And we don't wanna have that club come forward. So the biggest fix, and the thing that's gonna fix them the fastest, guys, is again, having good weight distribution back and forth, and then feeling like when you take it back, your club head stays outside your hands. Do you feel that? Can you see that? You wanna get your hands closer to your trail thigh, and you want to get that club head to stay outside and come through, because then you're actually going to be able to almost hit it more off the toe. And I mean, not that we want to hit it off the toe, but we definitely want to get closer to the toe if we're shanking it, right? So it's going to look something like this. A little bit of pressure on the forward foot, 60%, feeling like our hands are really kind of close to our thigh, club head stays out, and then we go boom, boom, right? That is going to cure your Shanks, guys, pretty immediately, which that's the real fun part. Another nice drill I like to do to add to this is just kind of popping your right foot back a little bit and really feeling that pressure on your left foot, and doing the same thing, feeling like those hands really kind of track back a little bit more in an arc, but the club head stays out. Do this again. Boom. It's gonna cure your Shanks, guys. It happens and it's okay, but this is why it happens, and this is how you cure it. It's pretty quickly done. So I know this gets like in people's brains, and it's almost like a disease where you're just like, oh my God, I've got the Shanks. And we've all been infected by it, but this is how you get out of it, all right? Why do you get out of it like this? It's because of the weight distribution in your swing. So do you see how when we're doing this, do you see how the weight kind of goes forward because your body wants to keep you in balance? So when the club head weight goes back behind you, your body weight goes forward. But if you actually feel like that club head weight stays out, now where's your weight going to go? Onto your heels, much more likely, right? In the through swing, which that's exactly what we want. We want to feel, not in the backswing, we don't want to hang back, like we said, right? We want to be nice and even, but then taking the club head outside our hands, and then we can feel like our weight is naturally going to go into our heels, much, much more going through. That's going to cure your shanks, guys. We just got to get that weight off the toes through impact. So keeping that club head weight out will make you naturally feel like you're sitting a little bit more pressure in the heel, in the front heel, and then keep that pressure in the front heel going through. So you guys have officially been cured. So go get back out in the chipping green and, you know, just suck it up. It's fine. You shanked a couple, and now this is the end of it, and you'll never shank again. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate you. If you want this contraption, it's linked down in my description box. It's really handy, and it's really good because you can actually, you know, kind of look at your trajectory. It's a great at-home tool. It's a great hallway tool. I mean, it even fits into a narrower hallway, so I can highly recommend it. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much, and leave me a comment below if it cured your shanks. I know it will, but you know, you're welcome, and can't wait to see you guys in our next session.